once these people take full control, formal control of the party, and that's only a cycle or two away,
that's right.
Do people like Adam Schiff really believe they're going to continue to run committees? I mean, there's not going to be a place for Adam Schiff.
No. The amazing part is, if you study history, these revolutions have a way of eating themselves. Just look at the French Revolution and Robespierre.
Well, we've got a little emergency in the studio. I guess one of these pens I had while I was marking articles blew up. Before it becomes a big conspiracy theory that it's a psychological ink test or something, I'm going to go run a special report and then wash my hands off before this gets all over everything and ruins another shirt. Trying to find which pin blew up over here. But I was already going to get to this, and I was going to get to it next segment, but I'm going to start getting to it right now because it's so central to everything we're talking about. Then we'll play this clip and come back, and I'm going to launch this larger discussion here. We're really being held hostage by a collection of Ivy League brats who got into power in the last 80 years and then who put their children and grandchildren and fellow travelers into power. And they really believe they own this country and rationalize to themselves that they're the big guardians of it and everything. And then they've got real perverted, sick leftist ideology, you know, to prove how superior they are as a bunch of effeminate candy asses. And so that's why there's this whole anti-family, anti-God, anti-masculine agenda, because they've always hated the military and people that enforce what they're doing, but they're always threatened by them. What if they ever woke up to who they are? Well, they have woken up to who you are. So you're going to lose one way or another. The question is, how painful is this going to be for you? And I don't say that from a place of confidence. I say it from a place of research and action, direct action. So you like direct action, you're already seeing a lot of it. And you're going to see a lot more of it and different types of it the more you keep pushing. That's just a fact. But here's Tucker Carlson laying this out with a guest. The full report's on Infowars.com and deserves to be shared. He talks about how the establishment really hates our representative democracy, and they really think they own it. They're what you call dictators, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is.
So, Ned, you know, for the first, I would say, couple months that the squad became prominent, it was a Republican talking point to say, for obvious reasons, that they're really in charge of the Democratic Party. But it started to kind of seem true.
Oh, absolutely. I think with every passing day, Nancy Pelosi is really speaker in name only. The inmates have taken over the asylum, which isn't really that surprising, Tucker. The parasitic far left has been eating the Democratic Party from within for years, and now it's coming to the surface. And you're right. They're an amazing blend of ignorance and petulance and stupidity and hatred. I mean, the fact that they're selling shirts for $19.99, to which I say knock yourselves out. Since Nancy Pelosi announced impeachment, Trump has raised $13 million for his reelect. But then you have Adam Schiff out there deciding that the chairmanship of the House Intel Committee is now a platform for parody. It's pretty amazing to watch. The thing that's crazy to me is Dems are willing to destroy all of these norms because Orange Man bad. If you think about what's taken place over the last 2.5 years, Russiagate, collusion, Ukrainegate, all of this stuff, it's about one thing, Tucker. It's about policy differences. They cannot stand the fact that they are not in power and that Trump has a different approach to governing not only domestically, but on foreign policy as well. And so now their new approach in all of this, we shall impeach all things. We'll impeach Kavanaugh. We'll impeach Trump. Based off what? Nothing. Policy differences.
So you got to kind of wonder, once these people take full control, formal control of the party, and that's only a cycle or two away,
that's right.
Do people like Adam Schiff really believe they're going to continue to run committees? I mean, there's not going to be a place for Adam Schiff.
No. The amazing part is, if you study history, these revolutions have a way of eating themselves. Just look at the French Revolution and Robespierre. So I think they're going to start to realize this will they'll start eating each other. But as you go down this path, I think it shows how deranged they are. Look at the impeachment polls this week. In the midst of all of this hysteria about Ukrainegate, Politico Morning Consult only showed 36% of the American people supporting impeachment of Trump. Yeah. And if you get into the heartland, where I grew up, Tucker, impeachment drops to the low 20s, and you start to think about how stupid they are when you get to these swing districts of Oklahoma 5 and Illinois 14, which are real pickup opportunities for the GOP in 2020. They're going to make those members walk the impeachment plank and lose the majority. I really do think so in 2020 if they continue to push this, because I think impeaching Trump is a fool's errand being pushed by fools.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the Resistance.
Let's go ahead and talk to Sean in New Jersey. Thanks for holding, Sean.
Hey, Alex. How are you doing today, brother?
I'm good, brother.
I want to give some shout outs to a couple of your products I use on the regular. I'm an avid user of X2, Brain Force, Real Red Pill. Love them to death, brother. I've always had trouble sleeping at night. Like, I've had trouble shutting my computer down, my brain. It runs wild. Many, many thoughts quite often. Ever since I started supplementing with your products, it's helped me maintain focus. I've been able to regenerate myself properly with sleep, consistent sleep. I got to give you a shout out to your products, brother. They're spot on.
Well, thank you. I mean, I could sit here for 10 hours and show mainline studies, science about iodine alone, good, clean iodine. 2 billion people have mental disabilities, according to Encyclopedia Britannica, alive on Earth from lack of iodine. And what the FDA says you need is way lower, folks, than what most of the studies show. And so the zombiosis and the health problems and so much more is the lack of that. And then, yeah, you add a good nootropic like Brain Force. It's got natural things that tune your brain up. Well, then when your brain gets more active, then you sleep better later. So there's just a lot of things that go on. And yeah, I mean, I got to be careful about the X2 and the X3 because if I take too much of it, it's the opposite with me. I can't sleep because it just gives me so much energy. And I'm not going to get into any details here, but I mean, it's like I'm 15 years old in the, with my wife in that department. I mean, I'm like as virile as I've ever been in my life at 45. And it is the supplements. So God bless you.